guys, it's Allie, and I am finally doing my 2-year YouTube Q&A. I know I promised you guys this video like a month ago when it was my YouTube anniversary, but I had all sorts of technical problems uploading this video. Also, I apologize if this audio sounds weird. I usually use my phone to film, which is a little strange, but it actually comes out better than the camera that I have, which is this one. My little thing that holds my phone on my ring light broke, and the video quality itself is fine, but the audio can get a little weird, so I'll try and fix it when I'm editing. Okay, so without any more blabbering, let's just get into the video. Okay, so I have some of these questions written on paper. These are my original questions from the other one. I have some of them on my phone, which is here, and then I have some of them on my computer. So we're going to start by a question asked by a girl named Ashley, and she asked, what inspired you to start making YouTube videos? This is a question that I get asked all the time, and I honestly don't really know. So Mikayla and I were the original two owners of this channel. Obviously, since then, Mikayla has left, which I will address in the next question, because a lot of you are wondering about that too. But we didn't really ever talk about making a YouTube channel. We kind of just decided to make it one day, and then we really enjoyed it, so we just kind of continued with it. But when I was younger, I always loved being in YouTube videos. My dad had a channel, and I had a channel before this channel, which was a singing channel, which is really terrible. It still exists. It's just my full name, Allison Bridge. Don't go look at it unless you want to hear some awful 12-year-old girl singing. But lots of things have inspired me to make a YouTube channel, but I think when we started this channel, we just kind of did it. So I don't really know what it was. We both just kind of yeah, let's make a YouTube channel, and so we did. So then the next thing that a lot of you guys are wondering was what happened to Mikayla. First of all, Mikayla and I are still best friends. If you guys follow me on my social media, you will definitely know that, because we're literally together in every single picture. We're still together constantly. We go to the same school, obviously. But I think the main thing is that, as I had said before, we never really talked about making a YouTube channel. It was just kind of something that we did. And so when the channel started to grow, I think we kind of had to consider oh, is this actually something that we want to continue with? And so we're going into college next year, and we're not going to be going to the same place, unfortunately. Mikayla's either probably going to be in Kentucky or California, and I'm probably either going to be in Pennsylvania or Boston. So we're not going to be together anymore. It would be really hard to film, and so Mikayla did decide to focus more on her schoolwork. She wants to be a vet, and I decided to kind of just continue this YouTube channel because it is something that I love, and I want to go into broadcast journalism, so it kind of ties together with that. So Mikayla did leave back in August, and obviously she's still allowed to come and be in my videos anytime she wants to. I did recently change the name in December to just my name, which is Allie Bridge, instead of the Mikayla and Allie channel, which was hard for me to do, but I did it. So yeah, that's that. But there's no hard feelings. Some of you guys were asking oh my god, are you do you hate each other now? Of course not. Yeah, Mikayla, I hate you secretly. I hate you so much. So this next question is by a girl named Sarah, and Sarah wants to know, what is your favorite piece of jewelry from the Crystal Wolf line? And it is sitting right here. I just got these yesterday, and I literally am in love. First of all, these things are already difficult to see through, and then when you have a ring light in front of you, there's so many lights, and there's just all these little dots everywhere, and it's so awesome. Yeah, they're so fun. This is definitely my favorite piece, so we'll give them that little promo. This next question is asked by a girl named Carly, and she asked, what is your favorite video that you filmed so far? I definitely think it was my California trip. When I got to go out to LA, and I did kind of a vlog / video diary. I don't even know what I would call it, but just the experience of being in California was so amazing. So that was probably my favorite video, but the most fun video to film was probably the boys drag video, the second one that we did with Ryan and Lars. So I hope I don't pronounce this wrong. This next question, it was asked by a girl named Kawaii Caitlin, and she asked, what did she ask? What grade are you in? So I am in 12th grade, which is a senior in high school. So next year I will be going off to college, although I don't know where I'm going yet because I'm still waiting to hear back from 3 schools, but I will let you guys know, obviously. This next question was by my friend Lauren, and she asked, how do you feel about the slime trend? And if you know me personally, you'll know, but I'm kind of disgusted by the slime trend. I do not like watching people stick their fingers into gooey substances. It's so disgusting. I'm sorry, that's so gross. I love slime myself. I literally have always loved playing with dough and stuff, but there's something about watching people stick their fingers into like slime. Like, I don't want to watch that. Like, it's weird. I can't. It makes me feel like really uncomfortable. I don't know. I'd much rather hold the slime myself than like watch people hold slime. Ew. So this next question was asked by my friend Kiana, and she asked, hopefully I pronounced that right, and she asked, you're stranded on an island and you can only bring the thing closest to you. How screwed are you? So I'm sitting on my stool, but I don't really think that counts. So the next closest thing would be my laptop. So I don't think I'm that screwed, because if I had my laptop, I would probably make a video. Well, actually, I don't know if I could upload the video, but I would try somehow to upload a video onto the internet saying I'm stuck on an island and hopefully someone would come and find me. But if I don't have Wi-Fi or any service, then I'm screwed. And she also asked what my favorite smell is. So you guys are gonna think I'm like insane, and I like literally like, okay, you're gonna think that my whole family is insane when I say this, but when my brother and I were little, we used to go over to my grandma's house. My grandma used to watch my brother and I a lot, because my parents would travel and stuff, or just like after school they would watch us. And so my grandma used to let us take baths in her like giant jacuzzi. So we would always use these little like lavender scented like bath salts, and we would like dump them in. And my brother used to just, this sounds like really bad because I'm pretty sure this is like a way to like do drugs, but we would just like sit there like smelling like these like packages of like these like bath salt things, and like obviously not like doing them as drugs, but like we like love the smell of them. And to this day, I think it's still my favorite smell. I have not smelled that smell since I was like 5 and took baths at my grandma's house, but I still remember so distinctly what it smelled like, and it smelled so good. So that's my favorite smell. Okay, so this next question is asked by my friend Zoe, and she asked, if you could go back and change something from your past, what would it be and why? I think if I could go back and change something, I would change like the level of confidence that I had like growing up, I guess, kind of like through like 3rd grade through like 8th. I just like really lacked confidence. I was super socially awkward, which I think is also kind of why I was so attracted to YouTube. Like, I had a really hard time like expressing my thoughts person to person, but like expressing them in front of a camera I found to come very easily to me. And so the fact that I could express something to a camera and still show it to other people was kind of like a happy medium between those two things. But I just really didn't have a lot of confidence. I kind of felt like no one liked me for exactly who I was, so I spent a lot of my time kind of playing this dumb blonde character just to make people laugh or make people try and like me, when in reality they were laughing at me because I sounded really stupid. I just really was not very confident. I like hated going to school like 3rd through 5th grade. Not every day, but most days I just did not want to go to school because I knew that I was just going to kind of feel alone. I was one of those kids that like, if you even said like the slightest thing to me, I would burst out in tears because I would always like feel like I was being attacked when like in reality I wasn't. So I think like for me the turning point was when I kind of accepted myself as who I was, and also gained that confidence, and like I've, you know, obviously gotten out of that now. And so yeah, but I think if I could change something, like I would totally go back and tell myself like, be confident, just be yourself. Like, I know you think it's a bad thing right now, but it's not. So then I'm totally gonna pronounce this wrong too, and I'm sorry. I'm like really bad at pronouncing names. So I think it's pronounced Talia. What are your top 5 favorite YouTubers? Well, obviously Joey is number 1. I've been a Joey fan forever. But besides him, like, I don't really like watch any other YouTuber like majorly. I feel like, for me at least, I'm not really like a fan of YouTube. I'm just kind of like there because I like Joey. Like, I don't really watch anyone else. It sounds so weird because I feel like today, like, everyone just like loves all YouTubers, but I don't, and I don't even know who half of them are. I just kind of felt really connected to Joey, and so that's why I started watching his videos. Like, I related to him a lot and like his past experiences, and so I started watching him. But besides him, I mean, I still love like the classic like Miranda Sings video. It's always a good time. I love this channel, OK Baby. It's so cute. It's like these teenage parents that have a baby, and they're 2 babies now. They're vloggers. Oh my god, their channel's so adorable, so I love them. I like Aspen Avard videos. Those are good. Well, we'll say RCL Beauty because she always comes up with like the best ideas. So she's my other favorite YouTuber. It's just so lame that I wrote all these out. Like, why did I do that? Someone also asked, what is your craziest experience? So this is kind of a long story, but my craziest experience was when I went camping. This was in like 5th or 6th grade. I went camping with my friend's family. on the way up to camping, our car caught on fire because we had been carrying a boat behind the car because we were going to Lake George. That's where we were camping, so they were bringing their boat, and the tires of the car caught on fire. So we all had to get out of the car. We had to hitchhike with like 5 kids, a dog, 2 parents, and in this tiny like little car. We were hitchhiking with these strangers as my friend's dad drove like the car that had caught on fire to like the nearest car shop. So then we got to the campsite at like 10 o'clock at night. It was so dark. We were trying to like set up camp, and then my friend's mom fell into a fire pit and like broke open her knee and was just like bleeding. We didn't know what to do. We're now stranded here. Her dad's not here. We have no car. We also realized that we had like all of our food in that car that had caught on fire, and so we were literally, all we had was like a package of like raisin bagels and a birthday cake. That's all we had with us. And so for like that week we just lived off of raisin bagels, and like for 5 years after that I couldn't eat them because I was so disgusted by the fact that like we ate that for a week, and we were drinking the lake water, which is the same water that we bathed and went to the bathroom in. So like it was a kind of disgusting experience, but it was also like super fun because the family themselves are like really fun people to be with, and it was a good experience, but it was definitely very crazy. A person named Trashy Daniel said, hold on, I gotta lift up my paper because this is a long one. Is it true that you're actually really close with Joey and Daniel, like not just a fan? I don't know, people like ask me this all the time and I never know what to say. So I guess if you like want to see like how like I got to know them, you can check out my California video. I'll link it in the description. I kind of explain all of that at the end of the video. But I have gotten to know them more since that point. Yeah, for some reason I always feel like awkward answering it because I don't really know how like each person defines like fan. Like I would totally still call myself like a Joey and Daniel fan. So then for the last 2 questions, I'm going to answer the same things that I answered in my last year Q&A. How many subscribers do you want to see 1 year from now? So last year we had said that we wanted to get like to around 1,000 subscribers, and obviously guys we did that and we passed that goal, so that's really awesome. So I guess for next year we will aim for a good solid 2,000. Alright guys, that concludes my Q&A. I'm sorry that I put this video off for so long. Now that my computer and everything is back in working condition, we can start uploading more, and I'm super excited to do that. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below video suggestions that you have because I always need them, and subscribe to be notified when I post, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all so much. Bye!